everyone, this is Mark. I am here for another Facebook Live. I'm with Kelly Cook of the Kelly Cook Real Estate Group. And, we do these every couple of weeks. We're talking about the state of the market. And today we want to focus a little bit on the investment side. So first of all, as an introduction, just want to say hi to Kelly. Thanks for being here.
Thanks, Mark. I appreciate it, man. I always love doing these things and trying to provide as much value as possible to whoever wants to listen to us ramble for a few minutes.
Absolutely. Well, good. So you rambled last month or so about, we talked about investing in real estate, and we actually had a lot of questions. Some people, found that that's something they wanted to learn a little bit more about. And, we talked about investing and holding real estate and, a portfolio, but we wanted to today talk about residential real estate, and we're just got a couple questions, going to keep things a little bit short and sweet. But just as an overview, why would someone want to get involved in investing in residential real estate? Do you have just a quick synopsis of that for us?
Yeah, absolutely. So number one, I think it's a great way to diversify. I think a lot of people will have potential in their portfolio if they do or they are an active investor. They'll have stocks, they'll have bonds, maybe they'll have some sort of fund in their portfolio, whether it be a mutual fund or anything type municipal bonds. It could be all kinds of things. As you know, you can invest when it comes to the stock market and so on and so forth, equities, and so on and so forth. However, with that, you can also invest in real estate. You can invest in REITs and things of that nature too, which does diversify your portfolio. I am not a financial advisor, nor do I intend to give financial advice. That's not the point of this, okay? But what I do know is real estate. And there's this book called The Richest Man in Babylon. Fantastic read, quick read. But it talks about 7 principles that everyone should abide by when investing in real estate. Well, one of them is invest in what you know. Obviously, I know real estate, so I'm a little biased and passionate about investing in real estate. I think it can really change lives. And if someone is an investor in other things as well, great way to diversify. And here's the cool thing, Mark. Real estate never goes to zero. I didn't really understand what that meant until I did have a decent sized position in a company that was on the NASDAQ, and they were an oil and gas company. And a little while back, when the company filed bankruptcy. Now, when the company files bankruptcy, your investment goes to zero. It's just gone. Never really quite grasped that concept until it actually happened. I was like, because if it goes down, if you have a stock and it goes down, okay, just let it ride, and hopefully you don't need the money. And hopefully it comes back and you can cash out once it comes back to positive over time. And hopefully that happens. In real estate, it can go down, it can go up without question, but it never goes to zero. It's always worth something, which is nice. It's a tangible asset you can do. Once you own, you can do all kinds of things with. There's all kinds of options you have with that asset that you own. So great way to diversify your portfolio and invest and get a great rate of return. Again, a lot of these returns on holding real estate can start at 6%. And then if you talk about cash on cash return, the actual money you put in, it can be easily north of 6%. It could be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12%, or even more if you get into multifamily and that kind of stuff right here in Phoenix.
Right. So that's interesting. So these returns you're talking about, if somebody, we all know there's multiple ways to invest in real estate. And if somebody was looking to maybe take advantage of, or to do some investing in real estate without necessarily owning the property, without owning the asset, but still get a good rate of return, is that an option for people?
Great question. Absolutely it is. It is. So what we found is there's people out there that maybe they don't want to be active in terms of owning the asset. Okay. Maybe it could be all kinds of reasons. Maybe they're, already retired and they don't really want to get involved with the messiness part of being a landlord, even if they have a property management company doing it for them. They just would rather have a good rate of return, like you just mentioned. And they have some money on the sidelines. If some money's sitting in a bank account somewhere, $100,000 or whatever the amount is, just sitting there, not really going to work for them. It's just kind of sitting there, earning the old 0.0000001%, in your checking account at the local bank. Well, one way you can do that is by being the bank, the financier of investing in real estate. What I mean by this is it's almost like private financing. Okay, so let's pretend, and this is actually, we have several case studies like this and actual real life examples where either myself, someone on our team, some of our clients are actually investing in real estate. And what they would do is prefer to not tie up a bunch of their capital. So they call up somebody that they trust or know, and that somebody says, you know what, I'll do that deal for you. So let's say you had a purchase price of about $200,000, and you're somebody who has some money sitting on the sidelines, and you actually have 200K available to lend out to somebody in this example. Well, again, by the way, the price point's irrelevant. It could be 100K, it could be a little more, whatever. But you had 200K sitting there. Well, what if you wanted a 10% return on that money? Well, what you can do then is you find that you match up your money with the investor who's willing to own the asset and take on the project. And it's collateralized by the property, a hard asset worth at least $200,000 based upon an appraisal, or being underwritten by someone that you know, like, and trust. A BPO. There's all kinds of ways to underwrite a property. But you have 200K and you want a 10% return. So that person says, look, I don't have 200K. I need some money, nor do I really want to tie a bunch of my capital in the down payment. So I'll take your 200K and I'll give you a 10% rate of return. If that happens, then let's say the person buys it, they want to renovate it, or they want to then eventually get a normal loan from the bank. Okay. So that person then gets qualified to get a normal loan from the bank. And then in 3 months, they do some rehab, they remodel the property, they get it appraised for more, they get the appraisal from the bank. Because now if they put, say 50K into it, or 40K into it, or whatever the case is, that the property will appraise for 240, 250, whatever it may be. The hard money private financier then gets their 200K back plus 10% on 3 months interest if it took 3 months to do the remodeling project and get it reappraised. In that situation, that's a 10% return on your money. That'd be 5K that you get back over the course of 3 months, and then you get your original balance back too. So now you made $205,000, which is 10% on your money, in just 3 months. Not a bad deal. And then if you find the right investor or investors where you repeat this process over and over again, you can see how it can be a really good rate of return. Getting 10%, again, that's about as secure as it can be because it's collateralized and backed by the hard asset, the actual property being worth the minimum amount that you put in. So pretty good strategy. If anyone wants any more information on that, we have several investors. I actually am one of them myself that are implementing this strategy, and we would love to match up the private financier with the investors if that's something you have any interest in.
Yeah, and sounds like not too bad a deal at all. So,
yeah.
I know I promised everybody short and sweet. So if I want to honor that commitment, I'm thinking we better wrap up at this point. But Kelly, any parting thoughts that you got for the audience here?
No, give me the rope, Mark, because I can talk for a long time, right? Just give me the rope. So it's good. Yeah, keep it short and sweet. But I just am very passionate about real estate investing. So whether it's a whole strategy, whether it's just simple, basic questions about investing in real estate, if you would like our spreadsheet that we offered last year we did a video on this that underwrites all the properties. It's a plug and play Excel spreadsheet. We'd be happy to give it to you and provide it to you as just a gift for watching this. Or any of the questions you have about the financing part of real estate, how to get a solid rate of return without owning the asset, please reach out to me. Give me a call. Our office number is 480-442-9868, or go to our website at kellycookhomes.com.
All right, great. Thanks, Kelly. That was very enlightening. Thanks, everyone, for joining us. We will talk to you next time.
Okay.
All right, we'll see you.
Thanks, Mark.